This is a 1000 TPD spodumene flotation processing plant. It is configured with the following processing parts. 1. Crushing part. Capacity 100 TPH. Feed 0 to 500 mm rocks into the raw ore hopper at first. The vibration feeder DN38096 will send the rock to a jaw crusher. After crushing, most of the smaller rocks will be around 100 to 150 mm and sent to the first cone crusher DN1200 to crush to be around 50 mm. Then the smaller rocks will be sent to vibration screen 2 YK1860 with 20 mm and 40 mm screens by belt conveyor. The larger than 20 mm rocks will be sent back to another cone crusher, DN1310, to crush again to be most of less than 20 mm. The less than 20 mm rocks will be transferred to an underground transfer bin before the ball mill. Since your processing capacity is big, the output rocks will be a big amount after hours, and the grinding part processing capacity is smaller than the crushing part. Therefore, with our experience, we suggest you can make an underground space to store as a transfer place. Reasons and advantages for the crushing part design. According to our crushing plant experience, crushing machines have a crushing rate of around 3 to 5. Therefore, from 500 mm to less than 20 mm must be crushed 3 times. We suggest crushing to be less than 20 mm before the ball mill. It can enhance the ball mill working efficiency so that no need to use 2 sets of ball mills. The ball mill power is huge. Using 1 more crusher, 1 less ball mill can save your power consumption and running costs. 2. Grinding and desliming part. Capacity 42 tons per hour. We'll install a feeder under the transfer bin. It'll send the rocks to the transfer hopper before the ball mill. Then they'll be transferred by the electromagnetic vibration feeder beneath the hopper to ball mill evenly. The ball mill MQZ2745 will grind the less than 20 mm rocks to be 0 to 1 mm, 70 to 80% 200 mesh, around 0.074 mm. The ball mill will match with a spiral classifier FG30. The 0 to 0.074 mm materials will go to the classifier, then the classifier will send the larger than 0.074 mm materials back to the ball mill to grind again. The less than 0.074 mm materials will be transferred to 2 sets of hydrocyclone groups to decline the mud. Reasons and advantages for the desliming part design. After crushing and grinding, the materials contain lots of mud. The hydrocyclone group can remove the mud efficiently. If you don't remove the mud, in the later flotation process part, you'll need to use more chemicals to react with the mud, and this will affect the flotation machine's running efficiency. It'll also increase your running cost. 3. Flotation processing part. Capacity 42 tons per hour. The slurry from hydrocyclone groups will go to several sets of mixing tanks. You need to add chemicals to the tanks. After that, the pulp will go to the first stage 8 cells flotation machines to remove mica at first. If mica is not removed mica before lithium extraction, it will lead to low-grade concentrate lithium output. After removing the mica, the left slurry will go to the next stage flotation machine and start the concentrate lithium oxide beneficiation. There are 3 stages for flotation. The first stage needs 4 cells for the roughing process. The second stage needs 4 plus 4 total of 8 cells for the cavenging process. Final part is the cleaning process, which needs 3 plus 2 plus 2 total of 7 cells. 4. Concentrate and tailings treatment part. After being processed by flotation machines, the concentrate will be sent to a thickener NT18. You need to add a flocculating agent into it to accelerate the concentrate sedimentation. Then concentrate will be transferred by pump from the bottom of the thickener to the vacuum disc filter to dry the 5 to 6% grade concentrate lithium oxide. The tailings from flotation machines will go to 2 sets of thickener NT24 to sediment the tailings. The pump will send the tailings to the plate press filter for dewatering, and the overflow of all the thickeners will go to a water pool. This water can be reused in the former processing part.